stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker.
What's up, guys? International Crabber here? No, Stacker, but I'm in Maryland right now, so I figured I'd get a crab for some of the little stackers. Anyways, today I'm going to talk to you about this stuff, gold. And I'm going to go through a few quick things on charts, nothing crazy. It's not going to be boring. You're going to love it. I know charts can be boring, but we're going to talk about gold. And this is the only gold I have on me right now in my travels. And usually my channel is predominantly about silver. So let's talk a little bit about gold and then break down why some people are saying that gold's going to go to 3,000 an ounce. Do we really believe that? Do we not? Well, let's see. Let's put that in a little bit of perspective. So this right here is a historical chart of gold since 1919 to now, okay? I want you to notice something. So here in the 1930s to 60s, it was hovering around 35 bucks an ounce. So if we go here and correct for inflation, in today's dollars, that's around $655. Now, I want to break down one thing for you real quick. These are silver quarters. They're from 1964 and before. And these things are 90% gold. Let's put some light on this so you can see. I mean silver, 90% silver, 90% gold. That'd be epic. So keep this in mind because I'm going to explain here something shortly. Okay, so going back to this chart, you can see here in like 1980, it went to 600 and so. So let's correct that for inflation. So 550 in 1980 is worth $1,700 today. Huh, strange. Now, if we want to look at the historic high, which was in 2011 for around 1,900 bucks, even in 2011, $1,900 is worth $2,165 today. What the heck? How is $1,900 just 9 years ago worth almost $2,200 today? And then finally, I want to take the price it's at now, $1,800 and $2020, and put it back to 1935. $1,800 today is worth only $96 back in 1935. Did I say 85? 1935. Put that in perspective, folks. 1,800 worth 96. Lost 94%. But how does that even make sense? Well, let me show you something, folks. Do you remember when your dad or your grandfather told you that they used to be able to get something for a quarter back in the day, a gallon of gas, or fill, or go to a movie and whatever? So this right here, and I'm trying to focus on it. This $1956 coin right now is worth exactly $3.38 at the current silver price. So this one silver coin from 1956 can buy you over a gallon of gasoline in most of the United States right now. So that means 4 of these coins is worth over $12 in silver content. And really, 4 of these coins, 4 quarters today, goes from anywhere from $13 to $15, even up to $18. Huh. Why is this? Because these had silver in them. So if you look at this chart here, this shows the purchasing power of the dollar. And back in 1913, that's when a dollar had the buying power of a dollar. And you can see it's been eroded over time. Okay? Look here, 65 when they took silver out of coins, eroded hardcore. Now, and when this was in 2017, it's worse now. In 2017, $1 was only worth 5 cents of the original dollar. And why is that? The hidden tax called inflation. If you go on the U.S. Mint's website, their target is 2% each year. So you have $100,000. The next year it's $100,000, but it's worth 98. The next year it's still $100,000, but it's worth 96. So on and so forth, until eventually it goes to 0. So let's look at this Bloomberg article here. Goal to reach $3,000, 50% above its actual record. But is that $3,000? If it happens now, is actually worth less. So keep that in mind. Bank of America says, Bank of America Corporation raised its 18th month gold price target to $3,000 an ounce. And that's troy ounce, folks. More than 50% above the existing price record, which is back in 2011. In a report titled The Fed can't print gold. And that's why governments do not like currencies backed by gold, silver, or other commodities, because they can't deficit spend. They can't print and print and print. Right now, we're just printing and printing and printing because guess what? We can. It's paper. It's backed by nothing except people's trust. And what happens when people stop trusting? So the bank increased its target from 2,000 previously as policymakers across the globe unleash vast amounts of fiscal and monetary stimulus to help shore up economies hurt by the beer flu. I still don't dare say that word. And this is articles from April 21st. So it's gotten worse since then. As economic output contracts as economic output contracts sharply, fiscal outlays surge and central bank balance sheets double. Fiat currencies, and fiat, remember folks, means paper currency. It literally means let it be, to let it be into existence. And I believe it's a Greek word. So that means that this is worth nothing intrinsically. This still is. Come under pressure. Analysts, including Michael Widmer and Francisco Blanche, said in a report, investors will aim for gold. Bank of America, and I do have an account there. I do coin hunting. Expects bullion to average $16.95 an ounce this year, 2000 and 2021, and 2063 and 2021. The record of 1921 was set in September 2011. Spot prices traded around 1678 on Tuesday. And look what we're at now, guys. We're up around 1800. To be sure, a strong dollar reduces financial market volatility and lowers. So this was their original range, but now they changed it to 3,000. So I think we just found an error in this article that they didn't update that. But I thought this article was quite interesting. And look, we were here, now we're here. We're close to all-time record. But what happens if it gets to 3,000? It's not actually going to be 3,000 an ounce. If you compare it to 2011, remember? It was $300 more. So the final thing I'll leave you with here, and why I'm still playing silver more than gold right now, is because the gold to silver ratio. This means for every ounce of gold, how many ounces of silver you need. And right now we're at historic highs. We're at 114. Now we're down to around in the 90s, 95 or 90s, hopping around in there. So the key here, guys, is if you can get a good deal on the premiums in silver, you buy it, you hold it, and then if this ratio drops again, it doesn't have to drop down here. I don't expect that to happen like in the 60s and 80s. But look here, 2011 it dropped to 40. 83 it dropped to 35. Even 2016 it dropped to 68. So if you buy a bunch of silver up here at 95 and you sell it at 60, you've just made about 33, more than that, 33, more than 33% on your original investment. So you'll end up with 33% more gold just in that little drop there than you would have had if you bought gold outright. So it's called playing the ratio. And then the actual demands on this metal, because it's the best conductor of electricity. That's also another reason I bet on silver. So what do you guys think? Did you like this video? They do have something here you can do inflation adjusted, and you can see what it does with the price there. But I thought this was very interesting. I want to make a video on it. You know, I recently made my video, Silver going to $1,000 by July 31st. And the reason I titled it that is because someone told me that. But it's funny, if you go read the comments, there's people raging in the comments telling me I'm an idiot. And literally in the first 30 seconds of the video, I say I don't think it's going to 1,000 an ounce by July. I do think silver will be over $100 in the near future. In near future, that could be anything from a month to maybe a year or two, but I really believe it will be. And I really think gold can get to 3,000 an ounce. To me, 3,000 an ounce is nothing if you adjust it for inflation. We've already been to 1,700 an ounce. Look, 1980, look, $2,200 an ounce. If you adjust for inflation in 1980, whereas what was it really in 1980? 600. So I hope that makes a little bit more sense. So a lot of these metals, we've already been close, or we've exceeded the current records. So it's not far-fetched at all. And remember, at the end of the day, gold and silver is not meant to be an investment. It's meant to be a protection, a hedge against inflation, to help fight against this type of thing from occurring and to preserve your wealth. Because I can still go buy with 1 quarter from 1964 and below over a gallon of gas and maybe even a hot dog or a soda. How crazy is that when you think about that, guys? So anyways, I hope you like this video about this stuff. If you can get great deals on silver, and I'm not a financial advisor, my disclaimer is in the description below, but if you can get great deals on either silver or gold, I think it's a no-brainer, but I see a way bigger upside and potential in silver. So I guess we'll just say, well, I will say catch you on the next one soon, but I want to say 85% of you watching are not subscribed. Please subscribe. Like the video. Please share it with your friends. Share it with people who have no idea about gold and silver. Maybe this video is the gateway to help them to get into the community. The more people we get into gold and silver, the more people that are going to be protected with future economic issues. Economic issues are coming, folks. We were in the longest expansion in U.S. history. The market does go in cycles. We know this. It's not conspiracy. It's bound to happen again. Protect yourself now with physical gold and silver. That's what I'm doing, and I hope you consider it too. So thanks for coming with me on my journey, guys, and I guess we'll say, come on, focus. Catch you on the next one. Woo!